Bitterness criticism. Maybe bitter criticism, isn't it? Maybe all this time it was wrong, it's bitter criticism. Maybe I will change that. Bitter criticism, yeah. Bitterness. But bitterness is like the bitter itself. It's not just one flavor. It's all the bitter. It's like an ideology. No, it's just a trend to be bitter. Today we're gonna read some. We're gonna start reading aleatory things like earthquake, kidnapping of kids because of the earthquake. As usual, I get lots of news here in the right side of the screen. It's terrible. Well, I will go directly to CNBC. Yeah, I will criticize this. Look, Cosmos, you may have missed it. Octopus brainwaves, 3D printing with bacteria ink, forbidden. Planet, regular physical activity likely to be linked to better brain functions. Regular physical activity, yeah, I think so. But I will go directly to CNBC. I don't know why, because I guess I've saw some nice news, some nice calls. Like, look, Chinese smartphone giant Xiaomi takes aim at Samsung and Apple with latest 1000 device. Chinese giant Xiaomi. Well, I'm happy with Samsung, I guess, but this Samsung is breaking apart. It's breaking. I will look. These CNBC topics are markets, business, investing, tech, politics. I'll read some politics. And this is a TV channel, so CNBC TV. Ukraine's allies plague fresh aid as Kiev marks 1 year of war and invincibility. Fresh aid, yeah, I will read this. You know, the only who win with this war is the armament industry, the military complex, something like that. Military industrial complex, that's the reason why. So we have a graphic here, and this graphic shows countries by arms sales in 2013. The USA, United Kingdom, Russia, France, Germany, Italy. So these countries make a lot of gross business with war. So that's why war exists, just because of them. The military complex, military industrial complex. Well, I will read some about Ukraine, and then I will read some about. This is all about the 1 year, the anniversary from war, but I guess it's interesting to cover China geopolitics of China. There's nothing here about that. India urged. And there's another site from India that I will cover. That is well, another time. There's not there's no interesting news from CNBC. Yeah, it's all about Ukraine. Oh, I guess I was wrong about this site, because looks like with this peacock, this multicolored peacock is, I guess, is respectable, but it's just an impression, isn't it? There's not good news here. I will read just one. Ukraine's allies pledge fresh aid as Kiev marks 1 year of war and invincibility. Updated Saturday, February. This was yesterday, and that's it. This has been CNBC's live blog covering updates on the war in Ukraine. The mood in Kiev is somber and defiant as Ukraine marks 1 year since the start of Russia's full-scale invasion. A year on, thousands of soldiers and civilians have been killed in the conflict, while millions of Ukrainians have become refugees. Ukraine's gross domestic product shrank by as much as 35% in the last year, the World Bank estimates. But what Russia expected to accomplish in a few days turned into an open-ended quagmire for the major military power. Moscow is now launching a major offensive to try to take or retake territory in Ukraine's east and south, as Ukrainian forces engaged in bloody battles to push back. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky struck a resolute tone in his daily address to the nation and wrote on Telegram, "It was a year of pain, sorrow, faith, and unity. And this is a year of our invincibility. We know that this will be the year of our victory." The 1 year anniversary of the largest military conflict Europe has seen since World War II comes against the backdrop of rising geopolitical tensions. US and Russian Presidents Joe Biden and Vladimir Putin traded barbs in speeches earlier this week, with Putin accusing the West of starting the war and announcing Russia's withdrawal from its last nuclear arms control treaty by the US. Tensions between Washington and Beijing are also up amid accusation of spying. The US claims that China may provide Russia weapons support for its war, something Beijing denies. I want to know more about that, more about from the perspective of deep state, because CNBC, I don't know, looks like it is something like that, something close to Pentagon. If China goes ahead with above this is the same article, but a few paragraphs later. If China goes ahead with reported plans to send lethal weapons aid to Russia, that will be a game changer in the bilateral relationship between Washington and Beijing, said Linda Thomas Greenfield, the US ambassador to the United Nations. Thomas Greenfield is the latest US official to sound the alarm this week after intelligence shows China was leading towards providing the battered Russian army with drones and potentially ammunition. We've made clear that is unacceptable, that China cannot engage in with the aggressor of this war, and Russia is the aggressor, Thomas Greenfield told CNBC News. Andrea Mitchell. Well, all these people saying all this stuff is clear. This is a right-wing, is an imperialist media. So this not, I disagree with. China is surrounded by US. All you can see it in so many YouTube videos, like even, I don't know, Caspian Report. Go watch Caspian Report. They are globalists, they are right wing, but they know that China is the victim. Russia is the victim too. She said the same message was delivered from President Biden to President Xi, and from Secretary of State Antony Blinken to Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi at this recent Munich Security Conference. On Thursday, Beijing released what it called a 12-point peace plan for the Russia-Ukraine war. It calls for negotiations toward a ceasefire and the lifting of Western sanctions against Russia. Thomas Greenfield was skeptical of the plan and of Beijing's broader goals. If China is truly interested in peace, they have to act and behave like a country that wants peace, she said. Christina Wilkie. I want to know more about only about China. Russia. Yeah, this is like small news now. Well, I didn't like it. That I will try to find another. I will try to find the Indian website. No, it's not this. It's not science. It's not Fortune neither. Look, I'm searching about this Indian website. So to read what I think it is, I think this is also a right-wing site. So China and Russia, they are pretty alone. Some Brazilian analyst was talking yesterday. The China and Russia, they are right wing, but they are not. The interest is opposed to the interest of imperialism. Oh, it's pretty hard to find the website. Look, I found it. This is not how Google plans to fix quantum computing accuracy problems. Maybe, but this is the site. India Today will read this website. We'll do this. I will read this news first. PopularScience.com, I guess. Popular Science, yeah. And then I will read India Today, I guess. Look, yeah. I will. So we'll read Popular Science first, and then India Today, and we'll never read CNBC again. Never again. PopularScience.com, technology engineering, something like that. Engineering. how Google plans to fix quantum computing's accuracy problem. Although the accuracy rate only improved by a small percent, the company claims it's a big step forward by Harry Guinness Technology. This was 2 days ago, February 24th. Look at Google's quantum processor. Yeah, I saw this. I don't understand nothing. Do you understand this? Look. This looks like I don't know, a lamp. This looks like a lamp, but it's a quantum computer. I will read this. In a paper published in Nature this week, Google's Quantum AI researchers have demonstrated a way to reduce errors in quantum computers by increasing the number of qubits in operation, according to Google CEO Sundar Pichai. This is interesting. I didn't know that Sundar Pichai is the Google CEO. And this is a link here to know our progress toward quantum error correction. An article from Sundar Pichai. It's a big step forward towards making quantum applications meaningful to human process. Traditional computers use binary bits that can either be a 0 or a 1 to make calculations. Whether you're playing a video game, editing a text document, or creating some AI-generated art, all the underlying computational tasks are represented by strings of binary. But there are some kinds of complex calculations, like modeling atomic interactions that are impossible to do at a scale on traditional computers. Researchers have to rely on approximations which reduce the accuracy of their simulation and renders the whole process somewhat pointless. This is where quantum computers come in. Instead of regular bits, they use qubits that can be a 0, a 1, or both at the same time. They can even be entangled, rotated, and manipulated in order quantum-specific ways. Not only could a workable quantum computers allow researchers to better understand molecular interactions, but they could also allow us to model complex natural phenomena, more easily detect credit card frauds, and discover new materials. Of course, there are also some potential downsides. Quantum computers can break the classical algorithms that secure everything today, from passwords and banking transactions to corporate and government secrets. For now, though, all this is largely theoretical. Yeah, this is why I was thinking about that. As far as I know, these quantum computers are just a theory for now. They are not a real quantum computers, and as they say in the first paragraph, there's not a real necessity for normal people to calculate atomic things. Anyway, but I will keep reading. But fraud in credit cards is interesting, but I don't know about that either. From now, though, all these largely theoretical quantum computers are currently much too small and error-prone to change the world. Google's latest research goes some way toward fixing the later half of the problem. IBM is trying to fix the first half. The problem is that quantum computers are incredibly sensitive to, well, everything. They have to operate in sealed, cryogenically cooled cases. Even a stray proton can cause a qubit to decohere or lose its quantum state, which creates all kinds of wild errors that interfere with the calculation of the problem. Until now, adding more qubits has also meant increasing your chances of getting a random error. So this is not so interesting, isn't it? According to Google, its third generation Sycamore quantum processors with 53 qubits typically experiences error rates of between 1 and 10,000 and 1 in 100. That is orders of magnitude too high to solve real-world problems. Google researchers reckon we will need qubits with error rates of between 1 and 1 theta, or 1 in 1 million for that. Well, I don't have a quantum computer here. I just want to read news, you know, I don't need that. I will explore now. I will explore India today. We'll know everything about India, bad mind, bad health. Look, we have Malayalam. What the hell is this? I was reading about this Malaysia in Clifford Geertz. I was reading the interpretation of cultures. So they talk a lot about Malaysian, but I want to know politics. India Today, Google, World Business, Personalizing the Science, Trending Magazine, Videos, Environment. I guess there's not. Let's see some crimes. Let's see crimes in India, horoscopes, and we don't have politics. Is interesting, isn't it? We don't have politics. We have law, trending magazine, and no politics. Why? Let's see crimes. Let's see about the crimes in India. Man rapes stray dog in Delhi. Harinagar area probe underway. Stray dog was raped by a man in Delhi. Poor dog. Two thieves break into PNB burn files after failing to find money in Himachal. Crime, a lot of crime. Why there's no politics here? I want to know about politics. Law today, maybe. Environment, lifestyle. Two in contact with Pak-based handler planning to receive weapons training held in Delhi. 3 cops arrested for looting over rares and I didn't care. But the crime of the law. Mentally challenged stepmother strangled. Well, this is a lot of crimes, isn't it? And there's a lot of people in India. Security guard held for abducting 1-year-old girl from. I don't care about the crimes of Indian nigger. Principal set on fire by student. This is funny. Oh, I'm sorry. Attack could have been averted if family of colleague principal set on fire in inodore blames policy. I will do what I can here with the Indians. Look, this advertisement. Why Chinese CCTVs are posing a national security risk. 1 million Chinese CCTVs used by government set apps across India could be acting as snooping devices for Beijing, posing a national security risk. I don't know about this. Is a magazine. Look, India Today. This is a magazine. That's why there's no politics. This is a kind of. This is not a journal. A newspaper. This is a news. This is not a newspaper. This is a kind of. I don't know. Just a magazine. So this is a right-wing magazine from India. China's spying threat. I don't know about China, dude. I don't know, I guess China is far better than India. Look, I will tell you. Attack could have been averted if family. Look, principal set on fire by student. Kim blamed cops for ignoring earlier complaints. Attack could have been averted if family of college principal set on fire in indoor blames policy. Family members of the principal of BM College in Indore, who was set on fire by a former student, alleged that the victim had filed multiple complaints against the accused, but police did not take any action. Can you see this don't happen in China? The college principal was set on fire by a former student over a delay in market sheet by Emender Sharma. Family members of the principal of Indore's BM College, who was set on fire by a former student, alleged that the victim had filed multiple complaints against the accused, but police did not take any action. On Monday, a former student of BM College set the principal of the college, Vimukta Sharma, on fire after throwing petrol on her. Oh, this was a woman. I can read the whole story. For me, it's fine. I don't want to read this Indian magazine. Look, the same thing always. I have to pay, and this is not from the magazine. Anyway, I will never pay for read this India Today, and now times I will stop sharing these things, I guess, because it's too much. I swear you. Look, I will try to. Look, I'll try to show you what I just saw. I was reading this news like that, and then some accusation against. Look, no, it's not. It was something like that in Chinese. It was advertisement against China. I guess China is a pretty more organized country than India. And that's it. Quantum computers. So I have no news. Have no news to read. I have no ideas. Well, I will read something in Spanish or Portuguese maybe. Yeah, no. Just announced pay verification. A lot of people might decide to. This is, I guess, is interesting, but it's in English. It's fine. Reader's Digest: a trusted friend in a complicated world. This is obviously right wing, because there's a lot of fear. I don't want to see this. No, I will not allow this news from this magazine. Yeah, the world is complicated, but life's simple. Reader's Digest: Facebook just announced pay verification, and lots of people may be deactivating their accounts. But this is in Meta. Looks like this is in Meta, the virtual reality. Jaime Statis, updated February 24th. This was 2 days ago. First Twitter and now Facebook and Instagram. Here's everything you need to know about Meta Verified. We've all received Facebook friend requests from everyone, from someone we already know, and Facebook Messenger messages from friends we don't typically chat with. When this happens, it typically means your friend's account has been hacked, and if you open the message, you might be the next victim of a Facebook scam. It never happened to me, but I guess I get a lot of stalking from the NSA. I don't know, maybe ChatGPT. I guess it's like if you say anything about politics in Facebook, and the NSA sends you some agent, and that agent is a computer, is a ChatGPT. Understand? So nothing is real. Nothing is real. It's a hassle to recover a hacked Facebook account, and sometimes people are locked out forever. Similarly, fake Instagram accounts are rampant. All the Instagram scammers do it. That is true. Do its add an underscore or dash to mimic the name of a popular account, making the fake account nearly the indistinguishable from the real account. If you engage with these accounts, you may open yourself to one or more of these Instagram scams. I don't know, yeah, but it's easy to recognize what is a real account, because you can see even the accounts that have a lot of photos. You can see the quality of the photo. If the photo are real, at least they have a variety of things. You can criticize them and discover if even with photos you can discover that they are not a real person. While verification, usually with a blue tick, has always been a way to identify and authenticate accounts of people such as celebrities, regular Facebook or Instagram users have had no way to tackle this issue until now. Where is Meta Verified? Meta recently announced that they are rolling out Meta Verified, a subscription that includes verifying and authenticating accounts. The subscription will cost $12 per month for web users and $50 monthly for iOS and Android use. This is a lot of money. When Elon Musk announced he was introducing paid verification, most people said, "How stupid! They will lose a lot of users." Say social media strategist Yessin Saidan. But Mark Zuckerberg said, brilliant idea, I should do that. Meta took a page out of Twitter's playbook, says Karim Hijazi, CEO of Siligence. Not only will this generate an additional revenue stream for Meta, but if rolled out effectively, it will help write the platform out of fraudulent accounts. Maybe this just didn't achieve here in the global south, because I don't know nothing about that. Maybe this will never get here. Later this week, Meta will start testing account verification in Australia and New Zealand. Could verify your account be the greatest social media hack for a better user experience, or is it just a way for Meta to make money? Yeah, this is not so bad problem. The only thing you have to do is try to identify is if the account is real or not, if there is a real person behind or not, and that's it. And I myself, I don't have my real name in the social media. So what they gonna do with me? They gonna I'm gonna to the VK from Russia. Yeah, I have already have an account there. How are people feeling about the new Facebook verification? Um, Following Meta's announcement, cybersecurity experts at VPNoverview.com analyzing Google Trends data. The data shows that research interest for the terms deactivate Instagram and deactivate Facebook rose sharply. Well, this will, if they do, will verify everything. A lot of people with not verified, like me, I will just go away. The data shows that search interest for deactivate Instagram increased 1000% and deactivate increased by 2000. There's no question that people are thinking about this change and wondering what it means for them. Should you deactivate your account? Well, like I said, I don't have a real with my name, so I'm not real. It's not my real name. I really want to change my name, but not here. I want to change my name in Norway. But anyway, yeah. But this is a good site. This is a good reader, but this is like there's no politics neither. There's just, I don't know. Look, games, home, humor, knowledge, holidays. Let's see what about knowledge. There's another news. 17 Facebook scam you need to take seriously. Can you see this? All about fear. You live in a dangerous world. Hey, why don't you make a fake account for your safetyness? You know. That's what people should do. You might use Facebook. You may use Facebook. This is from Brooke Nelson, updated January 5th, 2023. This was 21 days ago. You might use Facebook for watching funny cat videos, but crooks use it to steal your money and information. Be aware of scams on Facebook. Facebook can be a wonderful place full of opportunities to learn new things, and you can buy stuff too. You can buy real stuff. You can. I done by myself. I tried to buy something and I met the guy, but it was a jacket, a Hummel jacket, but it was too small for me. Facebook, yeah, I told. Facebook can be a wonderful place full of opportunities to learn new things, share the special moments in your life, and reconnect with your old friends. Yeah, this is true too. I reconnect with a lot of old friends. But there is also a dark side. But problem is I don't use my real name. So what I did was search for a real name guy, and then I get the others. But there are a lot of people that don't use the real names. But there is also a dark side to this popular social media platform. It can be a hotbed for Facebook scams, fraud, misinformation, and disinformation. Users should approach all social media interactions on Facebook, whether it is a post, a tweet, or a direct message, with a healthy dose of skepticism, says Eva Velasquez, CEO and President of Identity Theft Resources Center. Content is not necessarily vetted, and with the number of social media account takeovers on the rise, you cannot be certain you are interacting with someone you actually know. And the this happened the opposite. Look, my best friend is a New Zealander, a Kiwi guy, that Ryan Bell, that I never will meet. I never meet by now. Till now, I never saw him, but this is my best friend, and it's all from Facebook. With more and more Facebook scams being exposed every day, each new scam is more clever and less detectable than the last. Below, experts share the top online security tips to avoid these nefarious and sometimes quite believable common online scams on Facebook. As a rule of thumb, remember to do your own research. Clever tip: never click on suspicious. Yeah, this is. You know what happens here is that old people can detect what it is true and what it is false. Look. Here we have this Reader's Digest site, and here we have an advertisement. This why I know this is an advertisement, because I don't know, don't look fine, isn't it? Doesn't look, it's not the same layout. Look, here we have the side layout. This is regular, and here we have the social media from Reader Digest. But this is just an advertisement, and this is also an advertisement. No, this looks like, I don't know. This looks like yeah, this is the from the site. You have to see if there's some relation between the video and the, but old people can understand that. So that's the problem. This is everything about, I guess, bad viewing, bad eyes. But let's see what let's keep reading the top 10. Let's see. Common online scams. No, but as a rule of thumb, remember to do your own research. Never click on suspicious links and distrust sites asking you to enter personal information. It's one of the ways social media accounts get hacked. Still got hacked. Here is how to recover your hacked Facebook account. But this is a tricky issue, because sometimes you have to do something, you have to do things on internet, but what you do is see if the website is what you are interested in of. Anyway, and of course you cannot make a inscription in anything, give your information, isn't it? Credit card, no, nothing. Fake medical frustrators. Well, I'm done. I guess I will do this a short. I guess I don't know if I will reach the 47 minutes, but there's not much thing. This is not a good read. You know what happened with all these magazines, that is like I'm go to the Facebook like regular times, and suddenly this happened. I don't remember if I like it. This magazine Cosmos is a good look. I like it so, but normal time, this is disaster. Look. Okay, that is what happened. Facebook suggests you, and that's why I knew, I don't know, Reader's Digest or India, I don't remember, India Times, or just because of the algorithm. And yeah, I like and it will show me more. But that's what happens. Look, sponsored. I don't know what is this. ChatGPT, non-government organization. And normally I like this is from Gaza, OpenAI. This is normally an inscription for some course or something like that. Streamlabs. Yeah, this ChatGPT, I use it. I take a chance and they help me. Look, so that's how it works. So now I like it. They will suggest more things to me. I don't think they will. How to say? They will ban me just because this is not my real name. I would like to. Can you see? It's just like that. It's fast. And this is kind of, look, this is suggested University of Oxford. Yeah, I want to I want to study there. So I think it's beautiful. Oxford people pay that to I see this. They kind of stalk this channel, stalk everything. They don't respect nothing. There's any secret here, and that's it. I hope to be a MI6 agent. I hope to be the best of them. And I will read this everything and later